What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about a content creator that has been getting a lot of heat recently, and it's not because he did something controversial, but it's just I don't even know, to be honest. So if you guys don't know who Sneako is a big kind of red pill not commentator, but like a big red pill content creator now. Before, he used to do like these documentary style videos, and they were really impressive, to be honest. And the fact, I think he edited them himself as well, which I think is super impressive. So that was insane. And then he did like his little 1 minute podcast, but it seems like the start of 2022 he decided to go on the red pill route, which I think was smart for him in his career, because the red pill kind of just blew up around last year. Like, the red pill's always been around, don't get me wrong, but it seems like last year, early on in the year, like around this time of 2022, you know, Andrew Tate is just blowing up and everything like that, and Sneako decided to take that route where he just praised the red pill. He basically started streaming on his second channel, which is like Sneako, and he basically just watched videos and just commenting on videos, basically watching like necessarily like relationship videos, I guess you would say, like just watching people talk about relationships. And you know, he was going on like the red pill route where it's like, okay, you know, this is the truth, and bots and Matrix, you guys know how it goes. Okay, chances are you watching this video, you know who Sneako is, you know all about the red pill, the quote unquote Matrix, and all this stuff. Basically, in reality, when they say the Matrix, in my opinion, I think they're just trying to, you know, force you to buy their thing. So, oh, skip the Matrix if you buy this for 40, 50 bucks, whatever. I think that's the case, which I think is really good marketing. I think Andrew Tate really nailed that on the head. And as much as you hate Andrew Tate or whatever, like, you know, as much as you could disagree with him, you can't lie. He's a smart businessman. He knows what he's doing. All right, he knows what he's doing with YouTube and stuff like that. So I got to give my respect to him. But for Sneako, lately he's just been getting flamed. I mean, everybody roasting him. Everybody's making hit pieces on him. And this video is no hit piece. All right, I'm not making no hit piece. I'm not gonna say this or he's this or that. You know, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on him and stuff like that, and kind of talk about him a little bit, and that's it. And so recently he's been, I guess, I don't even say it's beefing. Is it really beefing? Well, I guess kind of beefing with Moist Critical. I mean, it's not even a beef, to be honest with you. I don't know why people are thinking it's like a whole big thing. But basically what happened is Sneako watched a video of Moist Critical talking about his friend Fresh from the Fresh and Fit podcast, which is kind of like another red pill podcast. And after that, basically, you know, Sneako was watching the video, kind of commentating on what he said, and then he brought up a picture of Moist Critical's girlfriend. He's like, oh yeah, this is his girl. Like, come on, man. You know, he was kind of like, I guess, poking fun at him a little bit for his girlfriend, which I think is kind of like, come on, you know, like, you don't bring up a fucking guy's girlfriend. And after that basically happened, Moist Critical made a video, and he was just like basically, I guess, exposing Sneako for watching his girlfriend get fucked live. And you can actually find this clip as well. Sneako does admit that he watched his girlfriend get fucked by another man, which I think is okay. Like, that's a little too personal. All right, you don't have to, you know, you don't have to talk about that or speak about that. You could just leave that, you know, in the closet, and that's it. Okay, you just leave that in the closet. So I think that's crazy. All right, I think that's crazy. I'm like, goddamn. Okay, so after that, basically he just kind of poking fun at him, saying, "Oh, how you gonna?" Well, he didn't necessarily say this, but you know, I mean, it's kind of, he kind of said it this way, where he's like, "How are you gonna like praise people, you know, to do this and that, but you watch your girlfriend get fucked?" You know, it's like he was just basically kind of poking fun at him, and then Sneako just went back and forth. Okay, it just went back and forth, and then recently, Moist Critical made a video, basically not really confronting necessarily, but kind of correcting Sneako, because Sneako was like holding like this pistol, and he's like, oh, you know, come get these clips. And then Moist Critical was like, oh, they're called mags, and then he had like a pistol and an AR, and people were like, oh, he owned him. He didn't fucking own him. Like, he did not own him. That's not an own. He just brung out an AR. That's it. I mean, I like Charlie. I like Moist Critical. I think his videos are pretty entertaining. And I will admit, as someone who watches Moist Critical here and there, you know, that wasn't an own. All right, people were saying, oh, we owned them and everything like that. It was just stupid. All right, I'll be honest, it was just really stupid. And everybody and their freaking, like, everybody was making videos on this shit. Everybody. I mean, bro, the views that video got in itself is just crazy. The views he made on that video was insane. Hold on, I'm gonna try to check right now. He made about 9.9 million views. Let me say that again. 9.9 million views on that video. And people were just trying to hop on that wave, you know, making videos about Sneako. Because, like, the common thing on YouTube is to hate Sneako. It really is. That's the common theme. No one really praises Sneako on YouTube except for like, you know, red pill YouTubers and stuff like that. And I do, I Sneako, I do like him. I do think that the messages that he puts on the world, I think is pretty good message. You know, work hard. It's basically like the red pill shit. Work hard, be proud of yourself and stuff like that. And I do think that's the right way to live. You know, you got to work hard. You got to, you know, work on yourself, improve yourself. I think that's great. You know, I really do think that's great. But it's just I've watched so much red pill content already for like the past 2 years with like Andrew Tate and everything like that. And I'm just tired of the red pill shit. Like, it just seems so repetitive nowadays. Okay, work on yourself and fight back against all the evil going on in the world and stuff like that. And I get it, you know, and I think the message is good. You know, I do like the red pill, but it's like I've watched it so much and heard it so much that it's just not even like, it's just not even that interesting to me anymore. And not only that, if you guys don't know, Sneako's also banned on YouTube. All right, he got banned on YouTube supposedly for violating the terms of service, which, you know, yeah, I don't know like exactly what he did, to be honest with you, but he just got banned. And there was also like a bunch, as I said, there was a bunch of YouTubers just making videos on him. And then this one YouTuber specifically, I think his name is like Nick is Green, I think that's his name. He basically made a video like saying YouTube should ban Sneako, and it was just a bunch of stupid shit. All right, to be honest with you, it's a bunch of stupid shit. And yeah, like literally on my For You page, it is just a fucking Sneako hate video. Sneako's pathetic response to Penguin Zero, which is Moist Critical. So I just don't think that Sneako got owned, and I do think that Sneako, as I said, this might be the only positive Sneako video probably on YouTube, to be honest with you. Probably. I mean, I do like Sneako. Obviously, you know, he done some shit in the past that is kind of, I guess, weird. For example, like watching his girlfriend get fucked. I think that's kind of weird. But the message is still there, you know. Like, I feel like people just don't really pay attention to the message and just attack the character, which I think is, I guess, I mean, it's the same shit with Andrew Tate. You know, Andrew Tate praises, okay, be yourself, be hard, just red pill shit, you know. And Sneako does the same shit, and it just seems like hating on him is the best thing to do on YouTube for some reason. I don't know. I just don't have a reason to hate the guy. I don't know Sneako in real life, so it's like, how am I gonna hate on somebody I don't know? I just don't get it. But from what I've seen with this content and from YouTube, I do think that Sneako praises a good and great message. Obviously, to improve yourself, work very hard, and be proud. And I think that's a good message. I don't know why people are kind of just slandering him and stuff like that and saying, oh, he's this and that, he's childish. Sure, he's you know, doing his thing. Sure, he says some dumb shit, and sure, he does some dumb shit. But it's mostly for entertainment, I believe. I really do think that, you know, he like jumping around going crazy. I think it's just mostly for entertainment purposes, but the message is still there. And I feel like people don't really look at the message. They just kind of look at the messenger, not the message. The message, obviously, that Sneako puts out, I think is incredible. And it's the message that I will put out too, man. Work hard, be yourself, you know, be proud of yourself, and chase your goals, man. That's basically the red pill in a nutshell. Be yourself, you know, not necessarily put women out the way, but don't put women on a pedestal. That's kind of like the red pill, basically. Just work on yourself, don't put women on a pedestal, and just live your life how you're supposed to live as a man. That's the red pill, and I do think that that's a pretty good message for other men out there. But who knows? Let me know what you guys think about Sneako down in the comments, man. Do you guys think Sneako is a good content creator, a bad content creator? Do you think he deserves to be banned? I don't really know, but if you want to go watch some Sneako videos, he is on Rumble, which is like this YouTube, I wouldn't say, like, it's kind of like YouTube. It's kind of like a different type of YouTube. So if you want to go watch Sneako, you go check it out over there. But as I said, I do think Sneako praises a good message, and I do think that Charlie did not own him. Like, he just pulled out an AR like, oh, they only owned him. I think people are just exaggerating, and people are just fiending for like drama and content to make. And I'm telling you right now, if you look up like Sneako on YouTube, there's like fucking billions of videos talking about him and just kind of slandering him and hating on him, which I think is a little crazy. All right, it's kind of crazy. Like, there is obviously some things probably that I disagree with Sneako, but I don't really watch Sneako that much to where I like can find a point where I disagree. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy. And also, okay, one more thing before I end this video. There's one more thing that Sneako has said, which people love to bring up, is how he said Cuties is his favorite film. And I've never seen Cuties, and Cuties is supposed to be like a weird movie where they put like children on like some sexual shit. I've never seen that movie, so I cannot comment on that. But that's another thing that they slander him about. It's either he gets fucked, or his girlfriend got fucked by another guy, or the Cuties movie. That's the two things he really uses against Sneako. But I don't know. I do think that obviously Sneako himself sometimes goes a little too crazy. I'm like, all right, then that's kind of like, come on. But at the same time, you know, I think the message is still there. The message praise is really good, and that's kind of my thoughts about him. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.